back to the Info Review channel. Today we have the Silencerco Saker K, which is a new suppressor design developed specifically for the United States military. The military was looking for a can that was shorter and lighter than the current Saker and had the same modularity. Yet the decibel rating requirements were that it had to be just under the 140 decibels. That, according to OSHA, will cause permanent hearing loss. This suppressor will bring a 169 decibel unsuppressed gunshot on a 16-inch barrel down to a manageable 139.6 decibels. And surprisingly, it brings the gunshot down to 140.7 decibel average on a 11.5-inch barrel, which is pretty impressive. And as I'm sure you've already noticed on your screen, on the left I have the MAAD mount demonstration, and on the right I have the ENDCAPS demonstration. I'm sure many of you have seen my original Saker 556 video where I go into depth on what these systems are and how they work and how you can use the Saker's modularity to your advantage. I don't need to go in depth again on that. If you would like more information on the different MAAD mounts and ENDCAPS, just go ahead and watch my original Saker video. With that being said, I'll go ahead and reiterate what the K was designed for. This K was designed for the United States military. The shorter length and lighter weight will only ease in carry and in entry into buildings and close quarters, and it will take the edge off of SBR gunfire. This product does, dance around the 140 decibel range, but it's still hearing safe at that level. Obviously, you wouldn't want to shoot all day with it at the range without ear protection, but it will take the edge off. As you can see here, even with the standoff device used for cutting locks and rebar, it is still shorter than the standard length Saker 556, so that's pretty cool. So you have to ask yourself, what are my project goals and what product do I need to achieve them? Alright, we're going to go ahead and get to the shooting footage. Of all the footage we collected that day, I decided to only use the 7.5-inch barrel footage because this suppressor is most likely going to be used on a PDW type setup, and this will illustrate the worst case scenario sound levels that you'll get from a barrel that extreme and that short. Obviously this can sounds much better on the 10.5, 14, and 16-inch barrel. Alright, we're going to be running the Saker 556K. First we're going to do 10 rounds suppressed and 10 rounds unsuppressed in the magazine. We're going to use a clamped mag. I have 10 rounds in one magazine and 10 rounds in the other. My bolt catch, we just found out, actually wore out last night, so it will not hold open at all. But I do know round count, 10 rounds unsuppressed, 10 rounds suppressed. And in case you're wondering, the stock is not NEA or Troy. It's MVB Industries ARC stock. Here's the Saker K I'll be putting on when I'm done. And just so I remember, I'm going to go ahead and move this over to the unsuppressed setting. What the fuck? Weapons clear. Move it over to suppressor setting. Oops. Moved it too far. That was on the off setting. Weapons clear. Weapon is clear.
running on the unsuppressed setting, which is a first. Interesting. Very cool. It's the first can I've ever tested on this upper that ran in the suppressed or the unsuppressed gas setting. So it's definitely not over gassing the system. And mind you, that's on this new MVB Industries arc stock with just a standard H1 buffer weight that's theirs and a standard spring. Weapons clear. Got hot enough to look like there was some unburnt gunpowder still left in there. It got so hot that the unburnt powder actually just flashed through just now. It was pretty neat.